It doesn't matter about being perfect. Your opponent is going to make just as many mistakes as you. You just have to... There's so many players who are stuck right now, and this is the best advice that I heard when I was learning my fighting games. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be better than your opponent this match. So this game, I wanted to just show my replay of, I just got to diamond, and I was far from perfect, but I was better than my opponent and was able to just easily beat him the full set and get to my diamond. So let me show you some of the key things I did with Vi and a lot of Jinx too, just to clutch that win. I like to start off Jinx because I do this very broken and annoying tech. I use my double down. You see that right there? I use my double down, assist call, Jinx beam, call in Vi, get the mix up. They usually never see it because you dash to the other side, the screen locks, so it's very hard to track Vi in that moment. So yeah, unfortunately I dropped this combo here. He gets full punish. But again, he wasn't on top of his A game today because he didn't do his full combo. Maybe he didn't know one. So we try to just keep going here. I go ahead and pop my break because I got a free hit. Let's get Jinx back in there, throw a trap or two. It worked. Drop my dive kick, he gets another clean hit. Drops his combo. See, so there's a lot going on. I'm about to get bodied right here. Anyway, it doesn't matter about being perfect. You don't have to keep playing perfect because your opponent is going to make just as many mistakes as you. You just have to capitalize better than your opponent is capitalizing on you. So off of this, let's just rewind real quick. I'm in the corner, so I want to get Vi away from me, so I'm going to use my push block. So what I tried to do was shoot my minigun or my rocket and then tag in Vi. So lock her down and then switch. I call out my minigun, but he called his assist and he bodies the Jinx there. I'm still blocking, so I'm like, oh, if you're just gonna hit Jinx, I'm going to counter it. I get a happy birthday. We get the kill and damage on Darius. So now it's a 2 versus 1, and I know I could do this. So you notice that shimmy game I was doing right at the start? I didn't just go in blindly. I didn't back up either. I kept at this stance because I could punish a lot of his moves depending on what he does. Or if he jumps in on me, I could anti-air it. So here we go. I chose the worst option instead and just did nothing. So, yep. So that was very sloppy, but I got Jinx in, and I think that is the best, one of the best ways to play Vi. Maybe not even just Vi, just play this game, period. So I went in with my command dash, light, medium, heavy, right? And then I called my assist to keep it safe. However, this assist is not safe at all. If he would have just pressed light, if he would have mashed on me, he would have got a happy birthday, and Vi would have also been dead. But he didn't, right? So I capitalized on it. I switched in to Jinx, and then I just kept the pressure going. So yeah, the tip of this video is just really just keep going. You know, don't give up. Your opponent's gonna make mistakes, and if they don't, you weren't meant to play them unless you are also on that level who doesn't make mistakes, you know. So just be prepared, keep reacting the way you can, and you'll climb eventually. So yeah, he stopped me. He did a S2 off rip, which is a smart idea. This is one of Vi's best rush on moves. You just press S1 off rip, and it's really hard to punish, and it catches a lot of things off guard. So he did that, but he wasn't ready for me to dive kick. So now I get my offense. That was sick, by the way. That cross kick that he did, that was good. He got another clean hit, so now I'm gonna break. That's another thing is I'm in the process of making a guide about this, but a lot of people are using their breaks incorrectly, and then they're losing games because they don't have break anymore. So you have to understand when to use it, when it's gonna come back to you, and when you want to. So stay tuned for a guide on how to use your break meter and other defensive mechanics. So this is another example of something that's really good that I also do in Marvel vs. Capcom a lot, is throwing out your assist character as bait. I charge up my S2 with Vi here. I set this in my combo guide Vi tutorial. The link is in the description for that one if you want to see it. But I charge S2. This is very easy for her to punish. So while Vi is in her face, I'm using Jinx and launching traps. So he's punishing Vi, and look at the damage I'm taking on Vi, right? It's pretty significant, but she's going to heal it back up if I do a full Jinx combo. So I go ahead and launch it, and boom, I get a zap. So now it's my turn for the expense of Vi getting hit and some recoverable health on her. I dropped the combo, unfortunately, but I do get another hit, and now we could finish the Vi up. So yeah, I do my standard combo there, and I'm able to finish that out. And as you can see, Vi, I still have plenty of health to fight with. I could take a poke or two. And I actually, what I was just saying in the last interaction, I stayed in this range so I could react to what he's doing. I knew he threw a projectile last time, so I figured I'll be ready to jump if he throws it again, and he did. So I went ahead and did that. We get a good electric combo. I've been practicing those. I've been doing those in ranked. And I chose to reset here. Obviously the outcome was bad, but the choice to reset wasn't too bad. I would have to do a different combo to reset this correctly though. So I ended like this. I didn't use my meter because I wanted to save the meter for parrying, which is another important tip for you. To save at least one bar to have parry. Don't use them all unless you know it's going to kill or leave them in a bad situation. So I try to reset. The correct thing to do is kind of be patient here. I could either mash lights or mash my counter and see if he mashes, because then I could counteract his retaliation. But I didn't do either of that. I dashed in and called an assist. So that was a bad move. So here we go. I'm in the corner. What do I do? One of the easiest ways to counter Darius. The second you see that move, his S2, and he follows up with it, the second he starts, you see this shining effect right here. The second you see that, you parry or you could counter with Vi. I personally just like the counter better, but parrying is better. And there we go. This should have ended the game if I did the parry. But now I gotta play a little more out. And yeah, I'm just shenanigans right now. Just whatever, right? I should have supered. I could have done anything. He could have also done his supers, right? He was holding on to 3 bars. That was the first game. I didn't get diamond off that game. I got diamond off the next game. So yeah, this is the game I got diamond off of. And let's see what I do. He rematched. So good job not being a punk. I missed my Jinx confirmed. So this right here, this running zap was supposed to hit. I did it too early. But he didn't punish me for it. I did this minigun, which is so slow. Again, just bad normals on Jinx here. So he punishes, but he didn't finish his combo. He gets a happy birthday, so now I have to break. That's a great time to break. I don't know how I got this clean hit here. Oh, just reset, ran up on him. He wasn't blocking. So here we go. A lot of in and outs. Yep. Again, I feel like this is super important. I don't have to stay as Vi here. As long as my assist is up, I can go ahead and switch up the matchup. So that's what I do. I call in Jinx Rocket, charge up the S1 on Vi, and switch it out. I missed the S1 because he jumped, but now I get free reign on Jinx. You should always be looking to swap your characters in and out. In fact, I think in future videos I'm going to talk about this more, but I really think that this is the key to playing 2xKO. Is like, even now here, I'm like, Jinx, okay, Vi's up, let me shoot the rocket, call in Jinx, and tag her out. Just because you could cancel whatever move they're doing and then keep up the pressure, and how the camera just breaks like this, it makes it awkward, like, so it causes confusion. This is like just the correct way to play. So I did low overhead and that gets a hit. Again, dropping my combo, but I get Jinx back in there, and now we can zone a little bit. I have level 3. I should just use it, but again, just call assist, do a move, tag. It works. That was a sick cross up. I can't lie. That was kind of nasty. That was kind of nasty. Okay. So yeah, now we have Vi, and she just did a full S1 charge Hail Mary. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, we get cross. It's just shenanigans. I've noticed, I've been trying to do the jump back double down stuff, but he's onto it, so he's trying to rush me. So this time, I'm playing more passively. I decide to back up, just in case he would S1, and it worked. However, it still hit. I tried to anti-air, which was the wrong choice. I should have pressed light, but it's okay. I got caught hitting again. Yeah, there we go. Drop my combo, but sometimes that's one of the best ways to side switch with Vi right here. If you know they're gonna recover awkwardly, take the time that they're recovering to dash under them and behind them. This is crazy sick. This is insane actually, because you are safe when they land, and if they try to hit you in the air, you go right past it. You get a free combo right here. He didn't break. I guess he's saving for Fury maybe. But I don't kill anyway, so maybe he knew that. So smart on him for not breaking. But I didn't burn my meter because he didn't break. He breaks now. Yeah, I'm kind of just like messing with him, like just being patient, in and out, just not spamming. And there's where I got caught. He finally pressed the button. Let me get out. See, again, this is just so solid. Sorry, I have to rewind. It's so solid. So I call the Jinx assist to get the trap out, right? And while I'm doing that, I'm locking him down with Vi. And then I charge S1 with Vi and tag Jinx. Now, the punch is in his face, and I shoot a rocket to cover her. So if he starts punishing Vi, the rocket's right there to meet him. That's free damage, because Vi is going to be healing after she leaves, but he's not, because he's playing right now. So then I just start my zoning, and now it's just annoying for him. Very good super. I was expecting him to super again right here. He didn't. He pressed medium, and he gave me a chance to play. Why would you give me a chance to play? So again, mistakes. Just play off the mistakes. I made a mistake there. Not sure what happened. Like, he was just out of range of me getting broken right there. But anyway, now it's just Vi again. No break. Charges S1 again. Very unsafe. So we just punished that. What is that sound? I hear that trap? Yo, Tuxio, fix your game, bro. Fix the glitch. What is that? It's mad annoying. Oh, God, my ears. Okay, but anyway, yeah, we got Diamond off that game. Those are just some simple tips that you can take just to get your Vi a little better, your Jinx a little better. And also, remember, just be better than your opponent that day. You don't have to compare yourself to the top players. So, hope this video helps. Check out my latest content. I'm making more guides as we speak. Have a great day.